What if there was a way to meet life's challenges, the adversities of life, the horrors of life, the unexpected situations of life that are really, really difficult to digest? What if there was a way to meet those experiences with a confidence and a trust that you have exactly what you need within yourself to navigate those conditions, to not only navigate those conditions, but to actually thrive through those conditions? What if you could actually imagine yourself being joyful or peaceful or energized while the rest of the people around you seem to be melting down, and not feel guilty about that, and not feel guilty about being okay, about being centered and anchored when other people are so ruffled or angry or disturbed or distraught or unhappy? My name is Cathi Marcus, and I am a certified transformation coach, whatever that means. That's an identity that I don't really have to hold on to anymore. I'm a storyteller. I'm a human being. I'm an expert human being. And why do I say I'm an expert human being? I like to call myself the human petri dish. I have been through so many different experiences in this human body that I think you will relate to, could relate to, might be interested in, because it could give you some hope that a complete and utter mess of a person, and when I say mess of a person, I just mean somebody who's so confused and so overwhelmed and so insecure at one point in my life, could actually evolve into somebody who's, it's not that I'm not insecure anymore, and it's not that I'm not emotional anymore, and it's not that I'm not fearful anymore. It's just that I am completely at peace with those aspects of my humanity. I am no longer disturbed, annoyed, frustrated, or ashamed of the fact that I can be fiercely insecure at times, fiercely insecure. But it is by embracing that insecurity, by embracing my humanity, that I have been able to experience the true I am. The true I am within me, which is this love, light, and presence that has always existed, that incarnated me, that is always with me, that breathes me. But I didn't connect with it in the profound way that I do today because I was living up in my monkey mind. I call it living upstairs with all of the thoughts and the projections and the fears and the worries and the self-consciousness that I couldn't escape. I couldn't escape it on my own. I tried every process, teacher, book, meditation, you name it, addiction. Let me say, I tried every addiction in order to escape the chaos within me. And it was only when I finally decided that I had to learn how to like myself, how to love myself, how to be with all of the energy inside of me, which included my thoughts and my feelings and my stories, that I was able to become free. And what's the point of me sharing this story with you? Because maybe you want to become free too. And it's not as if you're not already filled with love, light, and presence, because you are. It's not because you're broken in some way. Your spirit, your essence is whole and healthy and complete. It is abundant. It's just that you're unable to connect with the love, light, and presence inside of you because you have been taught that in so many ways you are wrong, that you don't fit, that you're unacceptable, that you're unlovable, that you're unworthy. And who taught you that? A bunch of other unconscious people who were not connected to their own presence, who had been taught by people prior to them that they were unlovable and unacceptable and unworthy. Are you getting the picture? So what's really necessary in order to connect with the presence inside of you is to be in the presence of somebody who's connected to their own presence. just to be connected to somebody who's in the presence of their own presence, that knows who they truly are. And when I say who I truly am, I'm not talking about the human being. I'm talking about the oneness, the God consciousness. There's so many different words for this. The 0-point field of energy, the field of energy that we are all in, that's within us and that we are in, that pervades the entire cosmos and is ever expanding. There are ways to start getting more connected with that identification versus the identification of the ego, of the person who we think we need to be in order to be loved, liked, and accepted, and it never works. Maybe for a moment, we feel like we get that attention, that love, that acceptance, but then as soon as that experience moves past us, we're back with ourselves. And if we don't like ourselves, if we don't embrace ourselves, if we don't realize that we are designed perfectly by the Creator, perfectly, and be able to align with that perfection, we're not going to be able to experience that deep power that pulsates inside of us, that enables us to know what to do and when to do it and how to do it, and gives us the courage and the strength to do it. Everything we could ever need and want is within. And a big part of that is learning how to embrace and love ourselves. So just to close this for today, if this resonates with any of you, if this helps any of you, if you'd like to know more, feel free to reach out to me. You can message me here. You can find me through my website, which is cathymarcuscoaching.com. Cathi is spelled C-A-T-H-I. Marcus is M-A-R-C-U-S, coaching.com. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know your thoughts, but just some takeaways for you. If you want to get started today, if you're feeling inspired and wanting to connect with that power within you, why would you want to connect with that power? Because that power is going to give you so much more energy than you have right now. That power is going to help you meet the circumstances of your life in a way that makes you feel proud of yourself. That power is going to give you ideas that you would never think of on your own in your limited brain space of how to approach a situation, solutions to any types of issues you're facing right now. That power is going to give you a sense of security, and self-healing will be activated when you're aligned with this presence and you're at peace. There's so many reasons that you might feel inspired right now to get connected with that inner love, light, and presence. And if you want to begin something today, just for today, to get that dynamic going, maybe you just do a little writing on this question. What have you heard over the course of your life? Pardon me. What have you heard over the course of your life that people have told you is wrong about you? How have people made you wrong? How have people judged you? What's the thing you've heard over and over again? For me, I think that I got a lot of feedback in my life that I was too sensitive, that I was too emotional, and sometimes even just that I had red hair and freckles. I mean, I'm just thinking about the things that people pointed out that were different about me, but it felt like other people didn't accept them or like these things or appreciate these things about me. So I made them wrong, because if other people said they were wrong, then they must be wrong. And now I'm at war with myself. Today, instead, I appreciate and I take advantage of my extreme sensitivity, my ability to perceive subtleties that nobody else can perceive within myself, within the universe, within other people. I latch on to that superpower. And when I'm connected to it and I embrace it, and I align with it, the things that I can do are incredible. So what's the thing about you that makes you so incredibly unique and beautiful and gifted that other people might have been scared of, didn't know how to deal with, didn't know how to embrace in themselves, and so they made you wrong? And maybe just for today, you start looking at, how might this be a real gift? Why did the creator of my life gift me with this ability or this characteristic or this attribute? And how might I use it to benefit the world, to be of service to others? Thank you for tuning in. Wishing you a blessed and beautiful day, and would love to hear any comments or thoughts you have related to this share.